Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel. And welcome back to another episode of the Indianapolis Bolts Relocation franchise here on MLB The Show 24. If you're new here, we relocated the Indianapolis Bolts. Well, we relocated the Milwaukee Brewers to become the Indianapolis Bolts. And one of the main goals of this series and the main challenges of this series was to trade every single starter from that original Brewers team for new players. And that's exactly what I did. That is exactly what I did. I kept some prospects like Sal Frelick, Bryce Terang, Andrew Monasterio, Tyler Black, Jackson Churio. I kept some of the main guys that I didn't want to get rid of, obviously, because they're young prospects with value. But everybody else that was an absolute starter, I did trade. And you may be wondering, who's this man right here? Who's this handsome devil right here? This is the Juice. And the Juice is basically serving as my avatar on this series. It's kind of like a road to the show, but I can control every aspect of the team. So yes, we have Juice on this team. He's the only person that stays on this team throughout the entirety of this series. Everybody else can either stay or go or whatever, but the Juice will always be in the starting lineup for the Indianapolis Bolts, no matter what position. He can play second, third, shortstop. He can even play a little bit of outfield if he needs to. So he will always be in this lineup, regardless of whatever position he's at. It kind of depends, I guess, on whoever else we bring in. But he will always be here. He's the only constant. So that is what this series is kind of all about. This is the rotation we have right now. And we are kind of good. 52-45. We're battling with the Pirates right now for the lead in the division. But it is All-Star Week. Plus, it is trade deadline episode day. I can't wait. I'm excited. I always love a good trade deadline episode. It's always some of the most fun episodes you can do in an MLB The Show series because you never know what's going to happen. Last episode, we did our draft, the first-year player draft, and I feel like we got a stud in Ray Segura. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Who knows how good he's actually going to be, but I feel like he's going to be decent. We picked at number 17, so who knows how good he's actually going to be. And as you can see right here, we have a starter in the All-Star game, and that is Randy Arozarena, the starting left fielder, or at least he's going to make the All-Star team. Sometimes I look at this, and it says that we have a starter, and then all of a sudden it pulls it away. So who really knows if Arozarena is going to start or not, but it looks like he's going to make it either as a DH or as the actual starting left fielder. I don't think we have anybody else that's going to make it. Christopher Morel got close. I don't think he's going to make it, though. Juice got very close. I doubt that he makes it. Let's see. Any other catchers? No. Any other people? Felix Bautista got close. I doubt that he makes it. Trevor Rogers probably does get there. No starting pitchers, unfortunately. No right fielders. Who is our right fielder? Oh, it's Riley Green. That's right. Center field, Jazz Chisholm didn't make it. That's okay. We'll have a few All-Stars. Not a big deal. We will have a few different All-Stars. But let's get into this video. Let's get into the Home Run Derby, the All-Star game, and then the trade deadline. So, first off, we got a game against the Nationals, finish up that series. Josiah Gray on the line, and he's got a shutout going in the 8th. I believe in you, Josiah. He got the shutout. Josiah Gray, big dog. Big dog. Home Run Derby, we don't have any participants, but it's Matt Olson, Yordan Alvarez, Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, Corey Seager, Shohei, Giancarlo Stanton, and Jordan Walker, of all people, are in the... Is this the actual Jordan Walker? No, this is the created Jordan Walker. I still don't understand why we have two Jordan Walkers in this franchise. I didn't add an extra Jordan Walker. I don't know. It's weird. I'm going to take over Shohei because I think that could be pretty fun. And we are going to play the Home Run Derby. So if you guys go and enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and let's get this All-Star Week underway.
Welcome to the Home Run Derby. 8 hitters will battle head-to-head in a single elimination bracket. In each round, the contestants will be given 4 minutes to hit as many home runs as possible. If a contestant hits 2 home runs 440 feet or further, they will earn an additional 30 seconds of bonus time. Whoever hits the most home runs.
All right, here we go. We are going to skip to Shohei's at-bat. And it looks like, Matt Olson defeated the 8-seeded Jordan Walker. Soto defeated the 5-seeded Corey Seager. And now we take on the 3rd seed Bryce Harper. Here comes Shohei Ohtani, having a decent season. Maybe his power numbers are a little bit lower than you would expect. But I'd say he's doing fine for a beginning of a season. He doesn't really have to go too crazy because he's on a good Dodger team. So it's not like he's the only guy producing runs like he was on the on the Angels. I hate going first in a home run derby because then you have to set the tone and you never know if the opponent is going to beat you or not. I'd rather be the guy going second so I know what my goal is. I know how many home runs I have to hit and I don't have to worry. But Shohei is like pounding these baseballs out of here. I'm not really even trying to hit him hard and he's hitting them for like 450s. He's hitting some absolute bombs. I think we earned our bonus time in the first like 3 swings. So we've already got bonus time. Plus we still got like 2.5 minutes to go. So, oh my God, that was cracked. Did you hear the sound of that one? That was destroyed. Shohei cleaned that one up. That was like 3rd deck. That one's a good one. I am going to use my timeout here pretty soon. Give Shohei a little bit of a breather before we go into that final minute. Oh, that was a little bit late on that. That's a good one. That is a good one. Only 382. That had a lot of hang time to it. That's a line drive. Fool, that was off the 3rd deck, like front sign area, the advertisement board. All right, we'll get one more swing in here before the timeout. That might be a little bit late. Oh, yeah, okay. So we'll call a timeout here, recover some stamina, and go the final like minute of action with as much stamina as possible. Plus we have that bonus timer, and so basically we have a minute and a half to do, or we have a minute to do some stuff. This is the most home runs I've hit in a long time in a home run derby. I guess Shohei is just that nice with it. Shohei Ohtani is just that nice with it. I'd love to have him in a Bolts uniform, but he's going to be very hard to get. Very hard to get. All right, now I feel, now that we're over 20 home runs, I feel pretty confident that Bryce Harper is not going to pass us. He'd have to have a crazy run. If I get over like 26 or 27 home runs, then I'll absolutely feel dominant. But I hope I'm not like using all of my power in this first inning or this first round. All right, so I got 27 home runs. That's pretty impressive. 476 is the longest. The average exit velo was 107.9. We'll see what Bryce Harper can do. I doubt that he's got it in him to hit 28 home runs. Ooh, he hit 439. If he gets the bonus, he'll be in a good spot. He's got one of the bonus. That could be the second one right there. Nope, just a little short. But he's on a decent pace. I guess not anymore because he probably needs to hit every single one that he swings. He needs to be over the wall for a home run. He does earn bonus time though, so he's got an extra 30 seconds in case he's getting close to me, but I doubt that he gets close to me. I got 27. I think that's the most I've ever hit in a home run derby. I don't think I've ever hit 30. I don't think I've ever even hit 25. Shohei Ohtani's just built different, I guess. He's just built different. That was 420, blaze it. He needs 20 more, 19 more in 2 minutes. Well, 2.5 minutes plus the bonus time. Only at 9. He's not on a good pace. He needs to be probably at like, I don't know, like 14 right now, 13, something like that to be even close to me. And he can't, he's not going to win. He's hitting these for freaking line drives, extra base hits. He hasn't had a home run in like 30 seconds, 45 seconds. There we go. There's a 443. Come on, Bryce. Lift the ball over the park. Get it over there. Come on, Bryce. At least give me a chance here. Give me a fighting competitor. Don't just go away and not do anything. This is embarrassing, Bryce. Come on. Come on, big dog. I thought you were a power hitter. Oh my God, he's hitting all these for foul balls. He might have had a chance at the beginning, but he has gone on a big stretch of just hitting these for nothing. He has entered bonus time, but he's at 15, and we have 27. So I doubt that he's going to win, and he's got his last swing right up here. Is it going to be a home run? It will be a home run, but he was bad. Shohei Ohtani dominates, and we move on to either take on Stanton or Alvarez. Who is it going to be? It'll be Giancarlo Stanton of all people. Wow, did not see that coming. Soto beat Matt Olson, so the 1 seed falls on both sides. Actually, there is no 1 seed on both sides. The number 1 seed overall, Matt Olson, fell to Juan Soto. Very interesting. But now we are up. We hit 27. Now we got to hit 27 more. Stanton hit 19. That's a respectable number. It's a very, very respectable number. I'm looking to hit 20, obviously. And we're on a good pace. I think we're 4 for 4 right now, maybe 5 for 5 after that one. That's bonus time earned. I didn't even realize I was on track for bonus time. I'm just swinging the bat. I'm just playing baseball. We are in a good situation with Shohei Ohtani. His swing is just so pure. It's such a good swing. He's got so much power. He's a freak. He's an absolute freak in nature. I should have put some money on Shohei to win the home run derby. Oh, that was a bullet right back to the pitcher. Oh, that's a monster shot. Is that going to hit the top of the thing? Oh, that would have been amazing if it did. I wish that would have hit the scoreboard up there. That was a monster shot. That one felt good. That was a line drive. That's 432. All right, we're certainly not on pace to hit 27. That's for sure. But as long as we can get 20, I'll be good to go. We need to basically hit a bunch of them right here in this final minute and a half. I know we had the bonus time earned already, but I'm taking too many shots that are not going for home runs. I was just yelling at Bryce Harper for not hitting, or for going on a streak of not hitting home runs. That's a good one. All right, I'll go to that one, and then I'll take my break. Let's call a little timeout here. Nice little timeout. 13 home runs. Got to hit 20. And we still have a minute and 11 plus our bonus time of 30 seconds. So, plus I've got like bonus time 3 times over now. I think that you should get as much bonus time as you can. Like if you keep hitting balls that are over 440, you should just keep adding bonus time. Like I should have like 3 minutes of extra bonus time if I wanted to. That could be pretty fun. But we're in a dangerous situation here. We only got 3 left to go, and we got about a minute. So can we do it? I hope so. We might be able to do it in regular time if I'm careful here. That's going to be gone. I should get one more swing. Yes, so we have a chance to do it in regulation. If this one's gone, it's a win. Oh, it just died. If I didn't have bonus time, I would have been upset about that. First swing does not go through. That one's not going through. Okay, Shohei. You're making it sweat a little bit here. This could be a swing off if we're not careful. That one finally goes over. Thank God. Woo! I might have used all my power in that first round because that felt like a lot more difficult to hit 20 than it was to hit 27. So we go to the finals against Juan Soto, and unfortunately, we have to hit first. So we can't even find out how many we have to hit for because Juan Soto was, I think, the higher seed. So he gets to go last. Ooh, but we're swinging for the fences right now. We are hitting some good shots. We're getting some good cuts on this baseball. 444. Bonus time earned within the first, 5 swings. You love to see it. If we can set a good pace, so there's no way Soto is going to pass us, so we should be good. Shohei's killing this baseball. Oh, gosh, Shohei. That was the first one we missed. I think we were 7 for 7. That's a good one. That should be gone. If it's got the legs, it does. That one should be gone too. 447. See, I think I just got back-to-back 440s. I should have a minute now of bonus time instead of 30 seconds. That one's gone. We were at 10 with 2 minutes to go, plus the 30 seconds. So we're in a good situation. Ooh, that one felt real good. 464, my God. Oh, that didn't get over? I thought for sure that would get over. That one felt real good, too. 472. What was it? 474 was my longest one in the first round. I think this last swing, and then we'll call our timeout here. Get a little bit of stamina back, because I'm starting to... Oh, I called it, but it didn't work. Call it. I can't call my timeout. I'm trying to call it. It's not letting me. Do I not have a timeout? It says I have one. Oh, no. We're starting to fall here. Timeout, timeout, timeout. What's... I'm getting sold. I'm selling. I'm pressing the down arrow on the D-pad. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, so my down arrow does work. My down arrow works. I don't know why it's not calling me a timeout here. I missed so many opportunities to hit home runs there because I don't have any energy. Oh, no. If I lose because I can't call a freaking timeout. We have 15 in regulation. We still should be pretty good, I hope. Let me try other different... Okay, so none of the D-pad buttons are calling a timeout. What about the middle button? Nope, middle button doesn't call a timeout. Luckily, we're still hitting a few home runs even with no stamina. I don't know why I can't call a timeout. I clearly have one. All right, so I saved it. We were able to put 19 out there, even though I couldn't call a timeout for some reason. How much will Juan Soto do? Will he walk it off with 20? I wouldn't be surprised if he does. His first swing was over 440. So we're in a scary heat. His first 2 swings earned him bonus time. Juan Soto's a freak. Juan Soto's a freak. He swung the bat 2 times and he's earned bonus time. That was a 443, so he's got bonus time again. 3 out of his 4 swings have been bonus time. That's kind of crazy. We're in a bad spot here. I could have probably put up over 20 if I had a timeout. If we lose, that's what I'm blaming. That's for sure. That is for sure. Because we went on like a 5-pitch streak where we didn't hit a home run. That was valuable time we wasted. But he's wasting a little bit of time. Missing these ones. That's a foul ball. You can't have a foul ball like that. 441. He just has the power, man. He just... Every swing he has is over 440. That one's 439. Close enough. But he needs 10 to tie, 11 to win with a minute 45 plus bonus time. This is insanity. Will he do it? Will Juan Soto walk away the home run derby champion, or will Shohei Ohtani? It's looking like he's climbing the ranks here. He's got a good streak going. He's only 6 away, 5 away from win. He's 5 away from a win. He's 4 away from a win. He's 3 away from a win. He's got a minute. He's 2 away from a win. He's 1 away from a win in regulation. Juan Soto. Final swing of regulation, it goes fair, or it goes foul, so he's got 30 seconds of bonus time. Oh my God, Juan Soto is the home run derby champion. He walked it off with 20. Juan Soto is a freak of nature. It seemed easy to him. And he takes home the home run derby crown. I'm counting that as I lost because I didn't have an extra time out there in the finals. If I would have, I could have put up a couple extra home runs that maybe would have deterred him from winning, but I'm going to say that's the reason is why we lost that. All right, so now we got All-Star festivities. We got the All-Star game. So we are going to jump in and play the game, but we're going to only play as our guys. So that is the big thing. So do we have any pitchers that make the team? No. Felix Bautista. Only pitcher that makes it. And then in the hitting, we have... See, they don't have Randy Arozarena as a starter. Corbin Carroll takes over as the starter for some reason. I don't know why. Arozarena does make it, right? There he is. Okay, he's the first one up there. He's actually starting. Sorry, Corbin Carroll. Big dog starting. But do we have anybody else? Michael Harris. No. We don't have Contreras. He's not on our team. Heimer Candelario made it? Okay. Good for him. Tovar, Christian Walker. Do we have Christian Walker? We don't have Christian Walker. Acuna, Thomas, Tatis. We don't have Tatis either. Okay, so we only have 2 All-Stars this year. It's a Rosarena and it is Felix Bautista. That's okay. That's totally fine. I'm not mad at it because we'll just go to quick counts or we'll go to quick manage and we'll get through this game pretty easily.
Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these All-Star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real...
All right, here we go. Randy Arozarena starts the All-Star Game as the starting left fielder. It's a beautiful thing. But can he actually get a base hit against Shane Bieber? I don't know. Probably not. Oh, that's a little chopper to shortstop. And he's got it. Oh, that's Bobby Witt playing shortstop. Okay. On to Rhys Hoskins at first. And unfortunately, Randy Arozarena doesn't do anything. Alexa, stop. Sorry about that. I don't know if you could hear that, but apparently I said Arozarena, and she thought I said something else. So let's get to quick manage. And... let's get moving on here. So we will simulate the half inning. Nothing happening there. Altuve, Julien, Alvarez, Soto, Ramirez, Rodriguez, Rutschman, Witt, and Hoskins are on the National League or on the American League side of things. And they don't do anything. Well, that's good to know. Let's keep moving. Nothing going. Uh-oh. Some dangerous stuff happening here. 1 run scored. A walk. Bases loaded. Come on, Woodruff, get out of it. 2 runs scored. Okay, so we got out of it, but that was a dangerous situation there. We are taking Garrett Cole. We're up here. Walk, Contreras, and Arozarena's back in. All right, let's get the job done. We got to put something in play here so that we can get this bad boy going. Got to score a run. Got to score a nice old-fashioned run. Can we do it? I don't know. That's a good swing. Oh, well, not a good. That's a good pitch. Should have been a better swing. That's my bad. That is my bad. Only 1 out, though. 2-2 count. That's a good pitch. Oh, my God. The timing. I got to get my timing back down. Oh, Randy, I'm sorry. You should have a lot better of a appearance than that. That's my bad, man. That's stupid. That was a real good pitch to hit. Michael Harris can't do anything. All right, pitching change. We'll bring in big dog Kershaw. Ground out. Walk. Walk. Double. Come on, Kersh. You're a Hall of Famer, big dog. Harper single. Olsen hit by pitch. 3-run homer, Nolan Arenado. I love to see that, big dog. Strikeout, Dan's baby. Home run by Xander Bogaerts. Okay. We're getting some big boy changes here. We tie the game at 4. Love to see it. We'll bring in Zach Wheeler. Hardly know her. Julien, Alvarez, Soto, Ramirez. Good job. Good job. And the final at-bat of the All-Star game for Randy Arozarena will be this one right here. So let's get a base hit. Nope, not swinging at that. Jose Leclerc. Not swinging at that. Give me something to believe in. There it is. No! Good timing, and I still didn't hit a baseball like that? That was a meatball. Oh, I'm sorry, Randy. That's unbelievable I didn't get a hit there. That was a meatball. 2-run homer, Matt Olson. Oh, we're starting to hit now. We are starting to hit. Aaron Nola comes in. An error. I don't like that. All right, let's get everybody to hit. Yada, yada, yada. There we go. Okay, so pitching change. Ohtani comes in. He's doing his job. Good job, Ohtani. Get out of it. Good job, Ohtani. All right, Clase comes in, but we pinch hit Arozarena for... We don't have an actual left fielder, so Corbin Carroll comes in. He's going to play left field. Strikes out. Good on him. Center fielder. We don't have an actual center fielder, so Acuna's playing center field. Pinch hit Bryce Harper. Christian Walker comes in. He flies out. Good on him. Pitching change. We'll bring in, let's see. We'll bring in Bednar. Now they're pinch hitting their guys. Stanton's in center field now. That's what they chose. Okay. Duran's in now. And Matt Olson will come out. He's DHing, so that means Lane Thomas will come in. Arenado will get pinch hit for Candelario. Single. Walker will get pinch hit for Tatis. Strikeout. Dansby Swanson for Tovar. And he struck out. Bednar comes out for Alvarado. They're pulling some guys as well, switching guys out. Alex Bregman's out there now. Fairbanks comes in, and Xander Bogaerts will come out for Luis Arraez. Contreras will come out for Francisco Alvarez. And then Corbin Carroll. No, don't have anybody to switch there. He walks. Acuna, I don't think I have anybody to switch there either. Nope. So wow, Pete Fairbanks walking back-to-back guys. He's walked 3 out of 4. That's kind of crazy. But Christian Walker can come out for Wilmer Flores, and he struck out. All right, pitching change. Felix Bautista. Let's get in here and shut the door. Let's get in here and shut the door on these big dogs. That's a big strike. We're going splitter on Bregman. Ooh, he fouled that off. Okay, he was ready for it. He was ready for it. Slider, no chance. Nope, couldn't hit it. Good job, Bautista. Felix Bautista. Oh, it's Kyle Tuck. Strike 3. Well, it should have been strike 3. It's only strike 2. But that's a big strike. He chased that one. Tovar going for it. Oh, nope, that's Luis Arraez. Don't matter as long as the play is made. And it is. 2 down in the inning. Who they got for me? Corey Seagdog. Okay. That's a big strike, too. And we'll get him on the split. Strike 3. Bautista gets the save in the All-Star game. And the National League All-Stars win the game. Big-time bragging rights for the good guys. All right. Look at Felix Bautista saving the All-Star game. That 3-run homer from Nolan Arenado was huge. Absolutely huge. That got us back in the game big time. All right, we get it. And now it's a day to sign draft picks. Okay, first day to sign draft picks. We got to put our first-round pick in there. Okay, so we can't actually sign Segura just yet, but we can sign Sergio Zamora, who hopefully has closer to that 98 potential. I'm really hoping. He's 6'5". He's a big closing pitcher. We're going to offer him about 113, and he has decided to sign Sergio Zamora, first player to sign with the Bolts. We can't offer Javier Samuel yet, but we can offer Estevan Manuel. 5'11" relief pitcher. We'll go for probably 909, and he accepts. Beautiful. Then we'll go for Eduardo Franco. He's another relief pitcher. I forgot how many relief pitchers I drafted this year. 340. He's decided to sign. So now we will go for, who else is interested? Miles Urbina. We'll offer him a contract. We'll give him $410, and he's decided to sign. So we're getting everybody right now. That's good to know. But now we can't offer these other two guys. So we will give Connor Hills the next one up. We should, next time we get here, we should be able to sign Javier Samuel. So let's finalize that and keep on moving on. Today's the day to sign draft picks. Here we go. Yes, we can now offer Javier Samuel. So we'll offer him about $210, and he has decided to sign. Welcome to the club, Javier Samuel. And we'll put this guy, Juan Cairo, in there. So now we just have to wait. Just have to wait. Ooh, we got Randy Rosarena at the plate, down by 1 with the runners on first and second. I believe. Okay, I shouldn't have believed. We lost those 2 games to the Twins. That's not a good sign. We can't offer Ray Segura just yet. I really would like him to get here so we can offer him. Cubs win that game. What's with the losses here, boys? Whoa, what is happening? We come out the All-Star break, we just lose a bunch of games? Is that what happens? I'd prefer to get some wins here, big dog. There we go, finally. Another day to sign draft pick. This should be the time we can sign Segura, and we can. We can offer him. We need to make sure we get him in, so we're going to give him $454. He's decided to sign. The first-round pick is a Bolt. But now we got to wait for these last two guys. We'll see what happens. The Marlins, we beat them. Kobe Mayo's no longer injured. Another day to sign draft picks, and we can't just yet, but they're getting pretty close. Getting pretty close. Zach Gallen on the mound. He's got a shutout going, and he will get the shutout. Good job, Zach. Ooh, but this is a bad situation for Abner Uribe, but we held on for the win. I'll take it. Cardinals have now jumped into the conversation. Very interesting. Okay, so we can offer Connor Hills now. We will give him $133. He's declined. The first guy to actually decline. Wow. All right, we're running out of time though. We got August 1st, the first time that we can, or the last time we can offer. Gregory Santos, tough situation. The Bolts have lost. Today's the trade deadline. Okay. Today is the trade deadline. Lars Nootbaar, Garrett Whitlock, Jackson Holliday. Some interesting names have made the trading block. What would I even want to trade for? Probably another pitcher. Alek Manoah's not getting it done. Kyle Harrison's kind of struggling. Even Scooble's struggling a little bit. But Alek Manoah's really not getting it done. So if there's a pitcher that I can trade to get Alek Manoah out of here, I will certainly try to do that. Brian Bello? Can we get Brian Bello? Probably not. Probably not, unless I threw in Kyle Harrison. What would be... What's the value of Brian Bello? Oh, nothing. Nothing on our team is able to get Brian Bello. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Shane McClanahan. Can't get Gosman. We can get Kopech. Can't get Beebs or BB. Excuse me. Freddie Peralta, we can bring him back. We can bring Freddie Peralta back. That'd be pretty funny. Cole Reagans, can't get him. I bet I could swing a trade for Cole Reagans if I absolutely wanted to. It's funny how I did the Royals last year, and Cole Reagans wasn't around, and now all of a sudden he's here, and he's one of the best pitchers in baseball, and it's kind of annoying. I could have used him last year, that's for sure. Let's see. Christian Javier, Hunter Brown. Can't get Hunter Brown. Framber's on the Angels now. Okay, didn't see that coming. Or maybe I did. Maybe there was a trade that we talked about. I don't remember. George Kirby. We always go for George Kirby. DeGrom, Strider, Fried. Zach Wheeler. Nola. I can't believe Nola's 30 already. I remember when he was coming up. He was a big dog. Let's see. Hunter Green. Lodolo, Mitch Keller, Paul Skeens. Livy Dunn's boyfriend is sucking this year. Wow, he's getting destroyed. Woodruff, Cal Quantrill, Shohei, Dylan Cease, Logan Webb, Blake Snell. No, none of these guys are wanting to come here. I feel like Brian Bello is a good option. He's having a really good year, 3.16 average, 3.16 ERA, 1.21 whip. He's pitching fairly decently. I feel like he's possible. We just got to throw something else to them. What that is, I don't know. It might end up being one of our prospects. Maybe it's a Cole Young or a Tyler Black. Maybe it's a Kobe Mayo since he keeps getting hurt for some reason. Andrew Monasterio, Christopher Morel, Bryce Terang. It's not going to be me, that's for sure. Vaughn, Jefferson Cuero, Cal Raleigh. Cal Raleigh has struggled this year. He's kind of turning around slightly. He had a really bad average last time we looked, but he's kind of starting to turn it around. Maybe he's part of the trade. Probably not, though. Probably not a bullpen arm either. I think it's got to be one of our prospects, and I don't think that I want to give up one of my prospects just yet. Cueto's getting killed in AAA. Interesting. Oh, how does Brian Bello how does he end up in Indianapolis? I don't know if there's a way that he does. How do we end up with the guys that we want to get? We can't go for anybody too crazy. Germán Marquez is getting killed. Eduardo Rodriguez is having a bad season as well. Johan Oviedo is not pitching horribly, but he's not pitching great either. Shota Imanaga? I don't know how to say his name. Imanaga, I think is how you would say that. I don't know. I don't want him because I can't say his name. Nola Suarez. Ranger Suarez, 12-6, 2.94. Ranger Suarez having a pretty good year. Okay, Ranger, I see you out here. You got arbitration for a season. Ranger Suarez could be the guy. That's not that much value to have to go back and give. So if I give them like this guy, Tyler Wasner, and then we throw in somebody that I don't care about, like this guy, or maybe somebody with a little bit more depth of the position, like this guy, perfect. Oh wait, no, that doesn't work. Hold on, I gotta take Dotson out. How about this guy? There we go. So Manoah heading to the Phillies. He's not good enough right now. He's getting shelled. For Ranger Suarez, I'm fine with that. Boom! Ranger Suarez, welcome to the club. Alek Manoah, I wanted to have you to work out here, but you're just not good. Ranger Suarez actually having a pretty decent season this year. 2.9 sub-3 ERA, which is better than most of our guys can say. I think all of our guys actually have above a 3. So that adds a little bit more confidence to the bullpen, or to the starting rotation at least. I'm probably going to stick with Kyle Harrison as well, so we don't have to add any other pitchers there. We'll add Ranger Suarez. Do we need to add? I like the bullpen. I like the closing pitcher. Catcher's a weird one. Cal Raleigh, we'll see what we want to do with there. Christopher Morel, he's got a little bit more value now because he's playing pretty well. Is now the time to pull the trigger on the Royce Lewis trade? I want to pull the trigger on the Royce Lewis trade because I like Royce Lewis. Christopher Morel's actually playing better than Royce Lewis is, at least in terms of his splits. I want Royce Lewis so bad. What's the suggested trade for Royce Lewis? Nothing. There's nothing on my team. There's no combination of players on this team that you want. I feel like that's not true. See, like if I combine Jazz and Morel, then you'd want him, or you'd want to take that. Geraldo Perdomo is just not doing is what I want him to do. Maybe we look for another starting shortstop. Corey Seager, Orlando Arcia, Frankie Lindor, Trey Turner. Wow, Trey Turner has no value. That's crazy. He's not having the worst year, but he's not having a great year either. He's got like no value. That's kind of crazy. And he's 30 already. Feels weird to say. Same thing with Dansby. It feels weird to say that he's 30. I remember when he was coming up. He was the next hot prospect. We could get Ellie De La Cruz. Probably not, though. O'Neal Cruz, Tommy Edman. Tovar was just an all-star. Ezekiel Tovar was just an all-star. 37 RBIs. He's only 22. I'm feeling 22. Do I want to give up on... Ooh, Gunnar Henderson's got, what is that, 15 home runs already? Wow. Jackson Holloway's got 20. Is there a way that we could get Gunnar Henderson on the team? I guess not. I guess there's not a way. Unless I was able to give up, like... I'd have to give up 2 prospects, I think. Probably Kyle Harrison and somebody else. Let's see. Let's just take a little looks. Volpe, Bichette, Rocchio, Pena. I don't really know what the move is. I just don't know what the move is. If we go for a guy like Trey Turner, we could bring in somebody else. I don't know who that other person would be. Can't be Bryce Harper. Realmuto, Alvarado. Oh, we just made the trade with the Phillies. That's right. I forgot about that. We just made the trade to send Manoah here. So we probably shouldn't also go for Trey Turner. And I don't think Trey Turner would be much better of an option than Perdomo, mainly because Perdoma's got arbitration and Turner's got a freaking $30 million contract. Or $27 million contract for 10 seasons, so it's probably not the smartest idea. But I don't think there's anybody else. I mean, we've got the money to pay it if we absolutely had to. But I don't think there's anybody else that I need to go for. I mean, Ezekiel Tovar is the only other guy that would be kind of intriguing to me. I think we should just stick it out with Perdomo for the season. I think we should just stick it out with Perdomo. We'd have to give up Mizorowski and Joseph Ortiz. Yeah, let's... I guess Cal Raleigh maybe is an option to trade. But I don't think there's a guy that we could get who's going to perform better than Cal Raleigh, right? Like, the guys that we could trade for, are they really going to be much better than Raleigh? Because the guys that are going to be much better than Raleigh, we're not going to be able to trade for. That's the big thing. Jonah Heim, he's having a fine season. Keibert Ruiz, Gary Sanchez, Henry Davis. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Yainer Diaz is probably a guy that we could go after. He's 25, 2 years younger than Cal. They're on similar deals. Arbitration a long time. Arbitration a long time. He's 25, 27, both B potential, 1 year or 1 overall higher. Is Yainer Diaz really that much better though? Raleigh's got more power against righties, but Diaz got more contact versus righties. The clutch rating is about the same. The durability and the fielding, the arm strength is better for Diaz. He's slightly faster. He looks like he's just a better catcher, slightly better catcher in terms of defensive stuff. Do we want to sacrifice a little bit of power versus righties and a little bit of power versus lefties for a little bit more contact? Because he's got more contact versus righties and lefties. Raleigh's got, but he's got the more power versus righties and lefties. So do we want to switch? Do we want to switch catchers? Do we want to go for Yonder Diaz? This is a tricky decision. Oh, they have no money. Astros can't even do this because I'd have to throw in another guy to get it to move across. So we'd have to throw in somebody else that's going to cost over $500,000. So do they have somebody making $600,000? They don't. They have a couple guys making $740,000. Well, this is annoying. We have to basically take on guys that are not good, that are expensive. Well, not super expensive. But even if I do that, they won't accept it because then we have to give up guys that aren't cheap, or that are cheap. And they don't have the money to do that. I don't think this trade's going to happen. I didn't know they didn't have enough money. I wasn't really looking at that. I didn't know they didn't have enough money. So that's kind of annoying. So it looks like the only catcher that I would possibly consider swapping Cal Raleigh with, they can't afford. Unless it's William Contreras, who we just sent away. He was here in Milwaukee. I feel like that's not good. We probably shouldn't do that. We probably should stay away from William Contreras since we just sent him away this year. But we could go for Wilson Contreras. But he's 31. I don't want to do that. And I don't think there's anybody. I'm not going to go for Patrick Bailey. I'm not going to be able to get Adley Rutschman. That's just obvious. But I don't think there's anybody else that I would consider going for. I think Diaz is the only one that is comparable enough, other than obviously Contreras, but we're not going to do that. Francisco Alvarez is too hard to get. Kyber Reese is too low of an overall. I think we just stick with what we have. There's nobody else really that I want to get except for Diaz, but we can't afford him. So, or the Astros can't afford our guys. So we'll just have to ride it out with the one trade we made. We'll have to ride it out with Ranger Suarez. Hopefully he performs pretty well, and that'll be our trade deadline. So one trade made this trade deadline, adding in a good starter in Ranger Suarez, getting rid of Alek Manoah. Hopefully that'll help the team out a little bit. And we'll have to ride it out with the rest of our lineup. Hopefully we can win some more baseball games and not have this huge losing streak like we've had the past couple of weeks to end July. That's certainly not what we want to do. But that'll be our trade deadline. We lost that game as well. Today's the day to sign draft picks. Come on, Connor. You don't want to not sign here. I know it's... There it is. Connor Hills has signed. And we can't offer Juan Cairo, so it looks like Juan Cairo will be gone. Because you will lose the rights to your draft picks if they're not signed by August 1st. It is August 1st. So Juan Cairo is the only guy we couldn't get signed. That's too bad. I tried. I really did try to get him. He just wasn't interested in coming here. He was only a 4th round pick that didn't look too bad or too good anyway, so hopefully we didn't miss out on too much. But should I do this? Nah. We're not going to view draft picks just yet. We'll save that for the next episode. Leave you on a cliffhanger for the next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Next episode, we will get closer to the end of season number 1. I don't know how far we'll get. Maybe we'll even finish the season. I don't know. We got 2 months left. We'll have to wait and see. We could finish up year number 1. We could not. I don't know. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.